quick disclaimer, okay? I filmed all these videos at the same time. I've not just spent 7 days wearing the same clothes. I just wanted to get that out there, okay? Also with that, I guess I should say that I'm filming all these videos at 5 AM on Saturday the 5th of June. So between now and when these episodes are released, there could possibly be some changes of information, but what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do about it? Alright, so here we are, episode 8 of our road to E3. We are almost there. One more episode after this. This is the Video Game Therapy complete guide of what to expect for everything E3 2021. And in this episode, we're talking about two companies. We're talking about Bandai Namco and we're talking about EA. So for this episode, I decided to lump Bandai Namco and EA together. Not because there wasn't enough to talk about, because I guess both of these are huge companies, especially EA, you know. There's going to be a lot of stuff announced at both of these conferences, or a lot of things talked about at their showcases. But for me, personally, there's only two things from each company that I am really interested in, or that I would like to see there. So anyway, let's start with Bandai Namco. So there's going to be a bunch of stuff that Bandai Namco are probably going to announce. I mean, the stuff that's probably going to show up is like a bunch of anime games, probably some Kakarot DLC, or a completely new Dragon Ball game maybe. Probably some more Tekken 7 content. They're definitely going to touch on Scarlet Nexus, but what do I really want to see? Tekken 8. It's got to be Tekken 8, isn't it? I want it to be there, but Tekken 7 is still going really hard and they're still supporting it with content. So it's that thing that I seem to be repeatedly saying. Are they going to announce a new one when they still want people to pump money into the old one? So whilst I'd like it to be there, I think it's probably pretty unlikely. The big dog though, Elden Ring. It's weird because this is the big thing for Bandai Namco, right? This is the most hyped thing they have going on. But still, I'm split over whether I think it's going to be at E3 or not. Like, on one hand, I think it just has to be at E3, right? It just has to be there. Like, if this isn't at E3, it all but confirms that this game is going through some development struggles, in my opinion. It was announced back in 2019 to some insane hype, and 2 years on, I think we have to expect to be shown something, because so far we have nothing. The thing that's putting me off though, the thing that's making me think that maybe there's a chance that we won't see it at E3 is, do you remember those leaks we got a few months ago? Some leaked images and a leaked trailer. Now the trailer was like pretty much all CG cutscene type stuff with tiny fleeting bits of gameplay, and the leaked images, they just looked kind of shit. I mean, shit's probably a bit harsh. What I mean is they looked unfinished, like in development, like way off being ready to show as a huge next gen title. So if those images and that trailer is reflective of the stage of development that they're in now, then maybe they aren't ready to show anything new off. But ultimately, what brings me back to the fact that they probably will show something is just the fact that Bandai Namco are there at all. We know Scarlet Nexus is about to drop, Tales of Arise is coming soon, Tekken 7 is just being Tekken 7. What else do they really have to talk about? It's got to be Elden Ring, right? They decided to run a showcase at E3. It must be to show something from Elden Ring. So yeah, that's my Bandai prediction. We're gonna see something from Elden Ring. Hopefully. EA, I mean, sports, right? We're going to see some sports games. I'm sure we're going to get some other stuff as well, but I wouldn't like to speculate on what that's going to be. EA has such a big roster and can pull from so many places, so I guess I'm just happy to wait and see what it is that EA send our way. But Battlefield 6 is the thing that we're definitely going to see. We've basically been told with this tweet, it says, words that rhyme with soon. June. And boom. Does boom rhyme with soon? Oh, well, actually on June the 1st, they've announced a Battlefield reveal for June the 9th. So maybe we aren't going to see it at E3. I still think we will. I still think it'll be there in some form. So, you know, it's getting its own thing on June 9th apparently. But I still think Battlefield 6 will be there in some capacity. And I'm excited to see what they're going to do with it. Boom, one down, next one from here. The second one, which I'm 90% certain we ain't going to see, but I'm throwing it in there anyway because I'm like, please God, let it be a thing. And that is the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order. That game was so fucking good. So fucking good. I absolutely need more of it. So much more of it. And I pray to the gaming gods that EA make it a thing. And you know what? I'm going to go for it. I'm going to say that's my curveball. We're going to get an announcement for the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order, maybe. Okie dokie, that is it for this episode. If you want to let me know of multiple things that I probably missed from EA and Bandai Namco, because I kind of only went half ham on them, because like I said, there wasn't much that I was that interested in talking about, then let me know in the comments. As always, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new, and make your way back here for the last episode of our What to Expect guide, because it's the big one. It is Nintendo.